Hey Stylers, welcome back to the mothership. The holidays are just around the corner and I am so excited. Are you guys excited? Do you have any interesting plans for the month of December? Let me know in the comments below. Today I thought I would go ahead and show you guys how to make a Christmas themed soap. This soap is extremely customizable, so you can switch it up and make it your own using pretty much any photo or graphic, and you'll see what I mean later in this video. I credit this method of soap making to my friend Mako from Mako Chino. She is so talented, so please be sure to check out her original video in the description box below. So about, I'd say, I don't know, like 3 to 4 months ago, I watched a video on Hello Matthew's channel, and it included a company called Graphic Stock. So I decided to go into the website, and I really got into and started using it pretty frequently for my videos and my thumbnails and whatnot. Graphic Stock is a website that contains a ton of images that you can use in your personal projects as well as business endeavors. It contains about 300,000 infographics, photos, what else does it have? Images and more. Like, it's a ton of stuff. They have a lot of things like, they have like buttons and little speech bubbles and things like that. There's a ton of stuff, so just check out the categories. There's something for everyone on there. Their annual membership is $99, but they have an exclusive coupon for you guys to take $50 off, which means you will get an entire year of Graphic Stock for only $49. It comes in handy for me all the time, especially with my videos. So if you're really into using graphics on a regular basis, this is an awesome resource. Be sure to check out the link in the description box below for more information to get your $50 off coupon. Without further ado, let's jump on into the project. I'm going to show you how to insert photos and graphics into your soap. You heard that right. Let's get started.
Alright Stylers, so in order to make these beautiful soaps, you will need some clear and white glycerin. You can find most of these supplies at your local crafting store. You will need any kind of soap mold of your choice. These are optional. You can use some soap coloring and fragrance. You will need a spray bottle with some rubbing alcohol and some water-soluble paper. This is usually sold in the sewing part of crafting store, so definitely head on over to that part of the crafting store. This is paper that basically just dissolves in water. You can print on this. You can use it for a ton of different crafting projects. Go ahead and print out some of your favorite graphics. I got mine off of Graphic Stock. Then go ahead and cut them out and make sure that they fit well into your soap molds. At this point, take some clear glycerin, chop it up into tiny pieces to help it melt, then stick it in the microwave. This usually takes like a minute to melt. Now pour it into the soap mold 1/3 of the way. Spray it with some rubbing alcohol to help get rid of some of the bubbles. So after this point, you're going to go ahead and let this sit for a little bit until you see a very thin film develop on top of the glycerin. As soon as you see that hardening film, take your pictures and start inserting them into the glycerin. This is kind of weird because you have to like break the barrier. So just stick it in on one of the ends and start pushing it down. I would recommend using a toothpick to push down because this was kind of burning my fingers as I was doing this. While we let this dry, we're going to take some of our white glycerin, chop it up into pieces, then go ahead and melt it. Now you can go ahead and add in your favorite fragrance. I'm using a chocolate fragrance by Brambleberry. Let your glycerin cool down a bit. You don't want it to be too hot because if you pour it in and it's too hot, it could cause your images to bleed in terms of color, of course. So now you can just go ahead and pour in your soap molds. If you want it to be all white, then just pour it in all the way to the top. But if you want it to be a different color, you still need to add in at least a thin layer of white. It acts as a protective barrier so that any other color that you add on top of it does not ruin the colors in the first clear layer. Once again, go ahead and spray some rubbing alcohol to get rid of some of the bubbles. If you want to add some colored layers, just take some of the white glycerin and add in some soap coloring or food coloring. Then just go ahead and pour it in. Simple as that. Once again, go ahead and spray on some rubbing alcohol. Now just let your soap sit for a couple of hours until it's nice and solid. Once it's solid, loosen the sides of your soap mold and pop out your soap. You should get beautiful soaps like this. These are truly a one-of-a-kind product. I've never personally seen soaps like this. I'm sure anyone, family or friends who, they'd be happy to receive this as a gift. So, do something a little special this year. Make something for your family and friends. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know which of these is your favorite in the comments below.
Alright, Stylers, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you have any other holiday-oriented videos you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. I have a couple planned and I can't wait to get them out to you guys. Before you leave, please take a moment to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and Snapchat, all under the same username, SofiaStyled. I've really been getting into Snapchat and Twitter lately, so if you want to get into contact with me really fast, definitely follow me on those places. I will see you guys soon. Keep styling.